Very good evening to all of you. Myself, Pinatrashi, and now I'm going to present about the character sketch of astrologer in the story of an astrologer day written by Athena Lion. So, I'm presenting my screen. Athena was one of the most famous Indo-Indian writers. He was born in Madras in India. His full name is Rishipuram Krishna Swami Iyer Narayan Swami, and he was known as Athena. He created the imaginary town of Malur, where realistic character in a typical Indian setting lied amid and predictable events. Arkinarayan highlighted social events and everyday life of his character. He was his most famous book are Swami and Friend, and English teacher and astrologer days, the Malgudi days. These are the most famous books written by R.K. Narayan. He was got many honorable awards like Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, and one of the most honorable awards, Sahitya Academic Award. He was got. Okay, so let's discuss about an astrologer day later. The point of view in the story is on the third person, restricted on to the astrologer. This last fact is crucial to the story as it gives us the background of the climax. The narrator tells us that a year ago he attacked a man with a knife while being a drunk. He didn't kill him, but the main character always think that he didn't it until the same man he had attacked went as a client to his. In the story, narrator the main character is narrator, and he himself he narrated the story in the Gerard Janet wrote an essay on narratology in which he described the main five types of good narrative technique, in which the voice is one of the most narrative technique, in which the two kind of voice, the homodiegetic and the heterodiegetic. In the homodiegetic, the main character in the story himself, the narrator. So here we can say the main character astrologer is himself in the character in the story. Okay. So the most important things is character. In the story, there are three main characters: astrologer and Guru Nayak, the strange person, and astrologer wife, and one more character, astrologer daughter. These three are the main character of the story. Physical appearance. An astrologer gave a very bright and impressive reflection through his forehead, with squared eyes and vermilion and sparkling eyes. He wore a saffron-colored turban hat and gave him a typical astrologer-like a look. People saw a diving light in his eye and were attracted to him. So physical appearance is most important to attract people toward him. So he has a good physical appearance to attract people. His material and the place of work. He sat under a tamarind tree and a town hall park. He carried his professional equipment like curry shells, a square cloth, etc. It was one of the most busy places of the town, so he caught the attention of number of customers. So he chose the very busy place that people attention toward him. His knowledge of astrology. So as we know that he is not astrologer by profession. He was not astrologer by his profession. He didn't even know his own future. So if he know his future, then he comes to know that he was not killed, uh, the man, and he was not died. He thinks that the man was dead always. He thinks, but learning and perfection through the experience of life had given him a better understanding of mankind troubles. Using his long practice and clever guesswork, he forehead future of the people. Astrologer's attitude toward the stranger. He started his business during midday and worked so hard using his smart mind to earn money. When he sees the astrologer standing, the stranger standing in front of him, he thinks as his prospective customer. Here I put this image from the short film directed by Sushant Bhatt. It was a very interesting short film. We can understand the whole concept of the story through the watching this film. During closing time, he recognized him that it was the same person whom he tried to kill. He invite him instead of moving. He recognized that he was the person front of him whom he want to kill, but he was not afraid, and he was the challenging situation and give a very satisfactory answer to the strange person. He tries his best to convince the stranger for the sake of money. He doesn't know about the astrology, but he tries to satisfy the stranger through his guesswork for the sake of money only. Next, his acts of convincing the stranger also show his fake attitude. He advised the stranger to move to his hometown immediately. This show his shrewdness and hypocrisy in his attitude. His economic status. I feel a little upset to know about their pitiable economic status. To get a 12 and a half Anna, the astrologer's wife planned to buy jaggery and coconut to prepare sweet for their daughter. Her daughter many times asked that for some sweet food, but for the economic status, he would not uh, fulfill his daughter wish. But after that, astrologer got the annas from a strange person, and and his wife made a sweet food for her daughter. So here we can see that his little economic status. Their daughter was demanding sweets for a long time. This show the obligation of this family, where a single daughter's simple wish remained pending for a long time due to the lack of money. So the astrologer in the story is a villager who runs away from his village because he killed a person. His circumstance forced him to take up this profession. Okay, these are the citation. Thank you. If you have any question, then ask me.
Yes, you can stop presenting. Yes, and questions to her.
Yes, my question is, what are you believe in astrology, and what is the economic status of astrology?
Very good question. Yes, we can say that in India, many people believe in astrology, and they blindly follow and blindly follow this. But I don't. I say that according to me, I don't believe in astrology because our future in our hand. If we are working hard, then we are made our bright future. We are not depending on anyone's that show our future and what is our future. And many times astrologer create the burden of our mind. ક્યારેક ઘણી વાર એવું હોય ને કે એસ્ટ્રોલોજર એમ કે આપણને કે તમને તમારા કુંડલીમાં આ દોષ છે, તમને મનીનો દોષ છે, તમારા લગ્ન જીવનમાં આ મંગળ નડે છે, ને એવા 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 કેટલા આપણા જીવનમાં એવા દોષો એવા ક્રિએટ કરે ને તો આપણા માઇન્ડમાં એવું બર્ડન ઊભું થાય, અને જેના લીધે આપણે આમ એકદમ નર્વસ થઈ જાય. અને એટલે આઈ ડોન્ટ બિલીવ ઇન એસ્ટ્રોલોજી, આઈ બિલીવ ઇન અવર હાર્ડ વર્ક, એન્ડ વી આર responsible of our bright future. If we are want to do hard work, then we are got our bright future. So I am not believing astrology. Next please.
Okay, Pina. So my question is, how can we believe that astrologer was a very clever person?
Question. Yes, we are believe that astrologer was a clever man, because when the situation, then stranger person come front of him, and he asked the question. The stranger also not believe in astrology, and he try to prove that you are a fake, and I am proving you that you are fake person. And he challenged him, and astrologer first he accept his challenges. But when he recognize that this stranger person is the person whom he want to kill in the past, and but we can see that he was not afraid. He didn't move, and he was very cleverly give the answer to him. So here we can say that here cleverness giving answer, not escaping. So we can say that he was a clever man. Thank you.
Okay.